In Millennials and Money today, a look at how some millennials are tapping into their retirement money to buy a home. Joining us now, Greg McBride at Bankrate.com. Greg, what are you noting about millennials and home ownership?
There's been a lot of gnashing of teeth in the real estate community about the fact that millennials aren't buying homes at the same pace as preceding generations did at the same age. Millennials are waiting longer, but I think you got to take the long view on this, and it's very positive. We're already starting to see a wave of millennials that are moving into home ownership. This wave is going to continue for the next 20 years. And by waiting, what we're seeing is that a lot of millennials are using those years to invest in things like education, career mobility, maybe even stabilizing their financial situation by paying down student loans before jumping into home ownership. Long term, that's positive. A lot of millennials that aren't buying in their late 20s, they will be buying in their mid 30s. And when they do, many of them are just going to skip right over that starter home entirely.
What are you seeing as far as millennials dipping into 401ks or other retirement savings to purchase a house?
Dipping into your retirement accounts in order to buy a home is dealing a permanent setback to your retirement planning. And I think this is particularly dangerous for millennials. Millennials are going to have the biggest retirement savings burden in history by virtue of longer lifespans, higher healthcare costs, fewer pensions, and a more uncertain future for Social Security than for anybody else. Leave the retirement money for retirement. If you're looking to buy a home, there are plenty of low down payment options out there through Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, and the Veterans Administration.
Is it ever a good idea?
Even in instances where you can, it doesn't mean you should. Take a Roth IRA, for example. With a Roth IRA, you're allowed to withdraw your contributions at any time for any reason, without taxes, without penalty. But it's still a permanent setback to your financial planning because the money that comes out can't go back in. It's a one-way street. You're still governed by the same annual contribution limits going forward as if you'd never taken the money out in the first place.
What do you think are some of the best ways to fund the purchase of a first-time home?
In terms of that first-time home purchase, there are a lot of low down payment programs out there geared for the first-time home buyer. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac both offer 3% down programs. The FHA is a widely used 3.5% down program. And even the Veterans Administration offers a no money down option. So coming up with a big down payment is not necessarily a prerequisite for home ownership, but what is having a demonstrated track record of being able to save money. You need to figure that out before you buy a house. You're not going to figure it out after you buy a house and are confronted with a host of new expenses.
Thank you, Greg. We always appreciate your being here.
Thank you, Angie.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.